Test, 1, 2, 3. Is the mic working? 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6. Hey Rev, how you doing? Working? Good to know. Alrighty. Five by five. That's good to know. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is the weekly damn stream. My name is Mac. I am the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. And this is the official Dungeon Alchemist channel on Twitch. Every Saturday, we host a stream where we showcase community maps and teach you tips and tricks for your builds. I appreciate you all tuning in. Got a lot of people here already. What does that even mean? What do you mean, Wolf Cult? I'm confused now. 5 by 5. It's a military term. Hold on, the music's a little loud. Basically, nice to meet you too, Swedish cook. 5 by 5 is like, I read you loud and clear. It's like a military thing. I've heard it in all sorts of military movies and games. In Aliens 2, StarCraft, I mean, StarCraft has like a military in it, right? Jim Raynor. I used to love StarCraft back in the day. Give me something to shoot. Hey, Sailor Yugoth, how you doing, my friend? We got so many people here. Let me just say hello to a few people before we get moving. Counser, how you doing? Swedish Cook, welcome back. Pixelated Bunny, hello, hello. Seisu, I appreciate you being here. D&D WorldCom. Mondu, Cave of Creation, Smash Bear, Crunch, Maldev. Appreciate you being here for your first time. Welcome, first time chatter. Let's see here. Professor Upsideism, Rev, Wolf Gold, Highland Lass. So many people here. Let me see, did I miss anyone? Joker. Heronimo. Goodness. So, the dude that voiced Jim Raynor, he does like the voiceover or like the narration for a show I watch pretty religiously. And it's just kind of funny to me that I was like, oh, I wonder why I like this guy's voice. And it's because he narrated, he was like a character in a game that I loved growing up, you know? But does anyone watch Oak Island by chance? Honestly, it's kind of one of those, one of those shows that it's either you like it or you don't. But I've always had an intrigue for like hidden, like lost treasure and hidden treasure, secret treasure. You know, like it's appealing. I've always loved, you know, movies like The Goonies and things like that. So Oak Island has a lot of appeal to me. I'm a bit of a sucker for it. But at the same time, the show is it's pretty good. They're like, you know, like on their 9th or 10th season now. So I mean, it's pretty popular. And there's a lot of science behind the show. Like early on, it was pretty hokey, but now they have like several legitimate archaeologists on their crew. They have a metallurgical archaeologist who basically specializes in like XRF scans and like trying to understand where metals came from. So if they find like a coin on the island or a peculiar metal object, they'll like get it scanned and checked out and figure out where it was mined from and possibly crafted. It's gotten a lot more scientific. Honestly, though, like this last season, it's kind of crazy. Without any spoilers, they have this new method of testing water for gold particulate in it. And basically, they've been testing this area, this grid, and they've narrowed it down to like a 30-foot blob, and they're building a shaft down adjacent to it to check it out. But as they get closer and closer, all the like things they drill and test have more and more gold in it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, it's just a fun show. I enjoy it. Swedish cook. The baby blob. See, you know what I'm talking about. Crazy Eights. Anyway. I mean, you could dip in at any point. They're constantly giving updates, but starting at season 1, you really kind of follow it from the get-go. It's really hard to find the show, like, from season 1, though, like, anywhere, unless you have, like, a service with, I don't know, like, maybe a satellite or cable, and then you go to the History Channel and then watch it from the beginning, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, I enjoy the show. It's pretty good. And it's on, like, every week, so I like it a lot. Anyway, enough of that. Moving on from Oak Island, let's talk about Dungeon Alchemist. With Dungeon Alchemist, you know, these weekly streams, the damn streams, we like to showcase community maps. So I went out of my way and I searched for a really awesome map before we started today. And this map caught my eye. It's called Kobold Warren. And it's made by Mormakil. I don't know how to pronounce their name for sure. And this map is essentially a Kobold Lair. It's very interesting and well designed. Hey, Yakos, how you doing? Belle the cat, this is the best damn stream, right? It really does just feel grungy and subtle. Yeah, it doesn't... It seems like they did a lot and very little at the same time. Does that make sense? So check this out. There's like a little guy here in the beginning. And as you can see in here, there's all sorts of like... just basically these barricades or palisades. Kind of strewn throughout, little spikes and stuff. It just feels like a grungy kobold pit. Here, there's like a... I don't know, I guess they worship this mask. It does feel like Goblin Town a little bit, huh? But I love how there's really not a lot of color to it, and it just feels grungy and dark. Here, let me just change the light really quick so we can see a little bit more. All hell the pig mask. I don't know. It's very well done. Lots of utilization of the Z-axis. The Mask of Shame is what it's called, so if you're interested in wondering. Oh yeah, this could be great for any number of encounters. I mean, you could use it for kobolds, goblins, you know, bandits. It would be a great little encounter map. And it seems like someone set up shop in this labyrinthian kind of tunnel system, which continues to expand and go deeper. Very well designed. So it looks like they kind of just made a labyrinth generated and went from there. I will point out, though, it looks like they kind of soften the edges here. You notice here how the light, it's like lighter where my mouse is, and then it's darker right next to it. If you were to go and generate this map, say for like Foundry, the wall edge would be along this dark line. It wouldn't be over here where the light is, and that's like, at most, a foot lower than the edge. Excuse me. Had 2 cups of coffee before the stream, and now my my hiccups are happening. Uh-oh, look at that. There's a trap there. Anyway, it's a very interesting. Yeah. So I need Seymore Time. After his bath, he'll be up. He gets a bath every Saturday before he comes up. But basically, this area here would not generate the walls automatically. So you need to be very careful when you start, you know, trimming the cave edges. And also just be careful to go back and fill them in if you definitely want this to be a cave edge. Now that would generate as a wall. Does that make sense? And I don't like to harp on creators, but I just want to point out that this is one thing they may not have noticed in their build, in their effort to, you know, trim the edges and stuff there. Anyway, yeah, I like to point it out because a lot of people are kind of still learning how the cave and wall system works. So many of you use the big 3, as I like to call them. Raise of hands, who uses Foundry, Roll20, or Fantasy Grounds? One of those 3. See, a lot of you use them, okay? And when you export a map with Dungeon Alchemist, it automatically generates walls for those 3 systems. So for Foundry, it generates a JSON. For Roll20, it generates a script. And for Fantasy Grounds, is it like just a text file? No thank you, Crippling. We have plenty of support. More than enough, in fact. Can you just get rid of that, Seisu? Thank you. So, when you generate a map in Dungeon Alchemist, one of the main benefits of generating a map in Dungeon Alchemist is all the walls and light and line of sight data is automatically generated for the big 3, or any UVTT supported VTT. So basically, I just like to point out that, yeah, the walls would be generated here, but where it's lighter here, I don't think it'll generate. It might generate there, but your players might feel like they're inclined to climb over this, where in fact, if you look at this, you know, it's almost the same height. I'll consider that. I'll consider it. I mean, we use the word hype a lot around our launches of updates, and I wouldn't want to... Yeah, I mean, we only get one of those, like, a week, so it's really not that big of a deal to get rid of them. Anyway, moving on to this beautiful map. We genuinely... I mean, the word hype is used a lot when we're close to releasing a new update, but that there is not hype. That was garbage, definitely. Honestly, like, I'm all about organic growth. And I feel like our community is doing that very well. I don't like paying for viewers or follows or, you know, follow for follow. Or I am very old school when it comes to growing your community and growing your stream. I definitely, I'll consider it for sure. I am all about, like, just, like, growing through word of mouth and continued support and, like, a scheduled regular stream. Oh, Reb. Anyway, I do not like to have, you know, anyway, excessive advertisements or anything like that. I'm all about, that stuff. Anyway, thank you, Seisu. This map is just so well done. They went through and just put a lot of little details. Contour, do you mean like topographical maps? Topography maps? Is that what you're talking about? So all our maps export in top down. So essentially it would be a very big map. I mean, here, let's see how big it is actually. Let's go to the corner here and scoop it out. So at the edges of the maps, you have these little chevrons here, 70 by 70. That's a large map. So it'll export from corner to corner being 70 by 70 in a top down, and you have a lot of different... Ooh, did I rotate that on accident? Let me recenter here. Basically, you have several different export options relative to how it is viewed. When you go to export, let's say you're doing Fantasy Grounds like you're asking. You then set your perspective. So we set Fantasy Grounds as our format. Then you could set either perspective 3D, limited perspective. Notice as I do this, look at the map around the edge there. It kind of pops or flattens. And then the last one, it really flattens it out. So you have three choices. Orthographic top-down, which is just a very flattened map, traditional map. Limited perspective 3D. And then perspective 3D. These three options are really up to preference. When you start doing perspective or 3D walls, the lines that it draws for line of sight and the wall data is something to take into account, because as the bigger the map is, it starts becoming skewed the further you are from the center of the map. So it does seem a little bit off as the map gets larger. But the map looks so much more detailed and beautiful because it's 3D. A 3D perspective. But for the most part, this map will hold up very well in a top-down, and it looks like the builder kind of put that, thought about that when they were building. Ooh, what do we got here? Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, these are cleavers that just looked like metal plates, like stairs. Looks like it's not finished. So, the person who built this map, what they did is they went into objects, they disabled collisions. Notice when I disable collisions, look right here, where I'm pointing my mouse. An arrow appears. Now you can move objects up and down when you disable collisions. And in this case, they've actually kind of put a bunch of objects together to make it look like little platforms, when these are in fact just oversized cleavers. Mormakill? I don't know if they have a different Discord name, but they've been pretty active on Workshop lately. It's a very intricate build. I like it a lot. It seems like to me that they generated a labyrinth and then they cut this little area through the center and decorated it. I want to run the token through it really quick, see what it's like. Whoop. Ah, this really puts it into perspective too. Holy cow. So is this like where lots of kobolds would be behind these little defenses, or is this more like shoring? Kind of feels like defenses. Oof. Get up that. Oh yeah, of course. Here, do you want to check one out really quick? So we'll go to... So one of the huge benefits of Dungeon Alchemist over most... pretty much every other map maker is our map making system is supplemented with AI. So you can use AI to generate environments in seconds. And I'll show you how really quickly. So we're going to go into caves. And in this case, solid rock would be if you want to carve out a cave by hand. So it just generates a fully raised, kind of like a sculpting area where you could, it's like raised rock where you can sculpt it. But in this case, you wanted to see a labyrinth, right? So we have a whole bunch of different cave systems. You can select labyrinth, you can select cave system, large cavern, ravine, etc. Burrow, so it seems more like it was carved out by a living creature, tunnel, ridge. So we're going to do labyrinth in this case. Under cave vegetation, you have cave, empty cave, crystal cave, glowing mushroom cave. Maldev, why don't you pick one of those for us? Oh my gosh, we are so close to 50 viewers. Remember, every 50 viewers, mushrooms, we'll do that. Every 50 viewers, we do a giveaway on the stream. And that is for a Dungeon Alchemist Steam key. Pick one of the water options, please. River. Okay, I'm gonna actually make this map a little bit bigger. And we're gonna do it with no lights. And I'm gonna generate. It's a big map, so big maps take a moment to generate. Maybe. There we go. So as you can see, given the parameters we gave it, river, mushroom, labyrinth, it generated a map. Keep in mind, too, I'm streaming at 1080, 60 FPS, so that also slows it down a little bit. But it's a beautiful labyrinth map. And you can export this to Fantasy Grounds, and all of the line of sight and wall data is generated automatically for these caverns. Pillars, all that stuff. Can you drop a Steam link, Seisu? Let's zoom in a little bit here. Let's throw a grid up. Also, our maps can be printed or, you know, exported for use with tabletop TVs. So you can implement a grid into them and use them for local play. So it's not just virtual tabletop play. Maldev, let's, just to show you, let's regenerate, just to show you this isn't a gimmick, okay? We'll generate the same thing, right? Just to show you it'll be different. So. Pretty sure it recognized me clicking it. There, okay. Oops. Oh, I clicked it again right as it generated. I need to be patient. Anyway, it generated a new cave, as you can see here, with a different river. Okay, let's, yeah, I'll show you, actually, here, let me turn off the grid here really quick, because it kind of is weird when you're building, in my opinion, unless you're trying to measure things. So we have all these different terrain and liquid tools. So let's change this river to lava, and I want to actually expand it a little bit. You know what? I'm not filling the lava. Let's do muddy water. Actually, you know what? Let's go to cave water. And as you can see, it's very quick to, you know, rapidly adjust the environment. Let's go to an outside one. Let's go to something like forest. Is he clean?
Yes.
Oh, come here. Come here. I gotta get you. Oh, you're still wet.
Just happens in these.
Hi. There's a puppy. Can you give everyone a roo-roo? Roo-roo! When I'm holding him, he won't bark. What are you doing, Poppy? Mr. Papa. He just had his bath, so he just ran in here. You good to go bath? Mom's gonna grab something. He is very, very, very cute. Oh, what's that? Will you roo?
Speak.
Speak? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Speak.
Speak. Roo roo. Here, hold on. Oh my gosh. Trying to give him a pepperoni. Roo roo.
Ow!
Ow! Slow down, tiger.
She's a lamb shark.
Hey, be nice to mom. Seymore, come here. I can't get him to leave. I mean, he's like chasing her around because she has pepperoni. Come here. Say bye to everyone.
Oh, say bye. Say bye. Oh, sweet Bobby.
Okay. So, Dungeon Alchemist is a map maker and immersion tool. So, dropping a token, as you notice above, there's a F to take a screenshot, R to record, escape to exit. These are tools that allow you to dive into the map, take screenshots, and record, you know, maybe chase scenes, cut scenes, things for handouts, etc. for your players. Alternatively, you know, you can just hop around and enjoy the map in first person and see how well it plays out from a player perspective. It's very cool. Alternatively, you also have the cinematic mode camera, which is like a drone. Notice here I have a lot more control. I mean, I can be above this terrain, and so, like, this is great for, like, I mean, imagine doing like a flyover of this. So let's say one of your players has a familiar and they like to scout things a lot. You could do flybys of areas with this camera of almost every map you generate. Obviously, a cave, probably not so much. Probably a bad example here. But you get the gist of what I'm doing. One thing I really love is when people make long rest cutscenes with Dungeon Alchemist. I've seen a lot of them, where it's like a cute little campfire or a caravan or something like that, where essentially it's just looks like it's like, you know, you're resting. Oh, for sure. I spend tons of time. The benefit, though, too, is like with Dungeon Alchemist, you can dive in and build a ton by hand and place everything intricately. Like, everything you see here can be adjusted or placed. You can duplicate these mushrooms and put them wherever you want. You can resize them. But the thing is you also have the AI to help you generate stuff quickly as a foundation, or to just quickly generate an environmental map. So one thing I like to point out is, as a DM, how many times have you had your players, you plan a session and then your players are like, oh, we want to go somewhere you completely didn't even plan for at all. I've seen that Cave of Creation. It was really cool. I like it a lot. By that, I mean you maybe planned a session for them to go, to this castle or to this place, and then they're like, well, we want to go visit this NPC we met, a year ago, randomly. So, basically, with Dungeon Alchemist, you can generate those environments in seconds. So you tell your players, hey, take a bio break, take a bathroom break. I'm going to generate a forest really quick with, let's do evergreen clearing, do some hills, river. Yeah, we like that. Let's generate it. Hey, Lumber Daddy, how you doing? Insert creating Boblin the Goblin's house. Yes, this is the rhetoric I go through every time. But the thing is you can instantly generate a map really quickly. How have you been? Overall, what you been up to? So we generated a forest map in seconds. And then if I wanted to throw a building on it, let's say I wanted to throw a cabin. Oh, I selected park. I thought I selected cabin, my bad. Change it. Donezo. Made a mistake. Rectified the mistake. You know what? I don't like that floor. Let's regen it. Don't like that floor. There we go. And I also don't really like where this door is. I'm going to move it over here. And then we'll take the terrain tool. We'll flatten this to room height. Around the edge of this, entryway. Thank you. We generated it in about 20 seconds. So it's not bad at all. Let's move this. Actually, we need to disable collisions, and then we can put this wherever we want. So we'll center that there. So close. Welcome, Abslom. How you doing? I want to generate a new map, actually. We're going to generate some skeletal plains with a lava flow. And... nah, no snow. And here we generated your nightmares. Right, Random Ladybird? It is a shame that some objects can't be rescaled. Anyway, Maldev, you get the idea. It's very easy to quickly generate environments, rooms, etc. Or if you want to dive in, you can go through our object menu, terrain menu, and start customizing the environment by hand. I really like adding red light to this environment. It makes it even more hellish. We are just 2 viewers away from doing a possible giveaway. Exactly. You get the idea, right? And to supplement that, guess what? We have Steam Workshop, where there's almost 3,900 maps available to download for free. And you can just search. So let's say you want a keep, or maybe you're looking for a swamp. Anyway, you get the idea. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you asking, and it's my job as the community manager to really, give our community insight into Dungeon Alchemist, what it can do. So I appreciate you popping in and asking. But with Steam Workshop, I mean, like I said, that's a growing repository of maps, which is growing every day. There's something like 10 to 15 maps added a day at this point. We're very close to 4,000. Did we hit 3,900? Dang. Last I checked, it was... Oh, no, it's 3,879 right now. We're very close. Now that's a ziggurat. Holy cow. It's very close, though. Oh. Get on it, Swedish cook. You only need to make 121 maps yourself. Oop, zoomed in way too quick. I got a new mouse because my other one broke like a couple weeks ago. I was using a backup mouse. Finally got a new mouse today, and I'm just getting used to it. Do creature tokens translate through Workshop? So, due to limitations in the Hero Forge license, you're not allowed to export your tokens that you put in the map to anything other than like a print format. If you try to put them on Steam Workshop, any of the tokens you insert, unless they're the ones we include for free, they won't show up. So any tokens you've purchased... What? My Hero Forge is disconnected. That's weird. Okay, I'll reconnect that later. But anyway, so essentially, any of your Hero Forge tokens, you can put them in the map, take screenshots, do a top-down, export, etc. But if you tried to put it on Steam Workshop, the file will not have that. Now, I will say that our next update will more than likely have 3D imports, which is a huge, huge, huge step for Dungeon Alchemist. What that means in plain English is you'll be able to import custom assets into Dungeon Alchemist far and above like Hero Forge or our abstract assets, that you can plug images into, or the paintings. It'll be 3D assets. So you can import tokens, custom, objects, custom... animals, etc. Cave of Creation, what are you talking about? I have 20 minutes, go. Okay, let's pull up another community map. Oh, we hit it. Okay, we'll get that giveaway going first, and then we'll look at maps. Sound good? Man, I feel like we're in the lull between updates, like where the stream slows down a little bit. Because usually we hit 50 in like the first 10 minutes of the stream, but today it took us almost 40 minutes. Hey, it's okay, Sean. No worries. Let's set up the giveaway here. I feel like we're in the calm before the storm, you know what I mean? Because soon we'll be getting access to new content. Like new teasers and new whatnots. Hey, chill out. I haven't started the giveaway yet, y'all. Make sure you're following the stream if you're interested in entering, because you must be following the stream to participate. Yeah, they're too busy to be here. That or, you know, like life gets in the way. I don't expect people to be here week after week. Y'all have families and your own campaigns and whatnot. Sailor Yugoth, my friend, did you get yourself a neat token from Hero Forge? Oh, that looks a lot better. Let's try. Ooh, eerie light. That also looks like it's underground, like in a cave, possibly. I like it. You know, I think the big thing is our devs needed that mental health break. They both took a vacation. Carl took about a month off. Vim took about 2 weeks off. Honestly, I'm getting to the point where I feel like I might need to take a week or so off too, because like it constantly creating and generating content and hype, it gets exhausting sometimes. So, and streaming, and like, you know, you get up in your head about it. I know anyone who streams probably knows what I'm talking about. Like, we have such a supportive community, so it helps me continue to, you know, create and push out and like do more content and streams and maps, etc. But oh, that's awesome. You got to send me a picture of it. It's a big mental toll, and I honestly am considering taking like a week or so off so I can just kind of recharge the batteries, maybe take my son camping or something like that, or go hiking and just to enjoy myself for a few days without thinking about D&D or maps, or you know what I mean? I'm doing pretty good though. I'm not saying I need it, I'm just saying eventually I'm thinking of taking that. Oh, I know, exactly. I probably should before the update rather than after, huh? See, that's the thing, is I've almost been with this, with Dungeon Alchemist a year. So I'm coming up on a year I've been with them. I really enjoy this environment. I love my bosses. I'm not just saying that because I'm live and they could be watching. I'm saying that because I really do appreciate them as bosses. They're like incredibly awesome employers. And in general, like, I love my job as the community manager, and I love our community. I enjoy streaming and content creation, but I do think burnout is all too real, and it's good to take care of yourself and just kind of disconnect for a few days. If Dag was in... No, yeah, Dag would ban everyone. It'd be over in a few days. This stream would fall apart. Let Seymore do my job. Are you saying I'm bad? Are you saying you don't want to see me? Am I really that awful? I'm just kidding. By the way, good luck, everyone. For the next 6 minutes, you can enter the giveaway. We're giving away a Dungeon Alchemist Steam key. What that means is it's a digital code that you can redeem right away, so no waiting for shipping or anything. No muss, no fuss. If you win, you get the code. You can redeem it right away or give it to a friend or family member, your favorite DM, whatever. Give it away on your own channel. Okay, let's go find us a new map. You know what I like? Is that, like, up here at the top... Oh my gosh, I gotta see more fur on my face. Is that maps I've been putting in our, Gosh, darn it. Coffee. Acid reflux. Excuse me. That I've been putting in Cartomancer, or we've been winning the Dam Challenge, or at the top. It's good. My cat's name is Montrazar. Or Monty, but we just call him Meme most of the time. We like to call our animals by the sounds they make. Meme and Ruru. But they do have names. It's just a kind of like an ongoing joke around the house. Cats are internet kings. Are you sure? Hey, Sack, are you here right now? I have a question for you. Do you ever sleep? Look at all these maps by Sack. He just keeps pumping them out. Let's take a look at these county showgrounds. Pet agility course. Yeah, basically, that's what we inspired it by, honestly. Is we just call our pets by the sounds they make. This is a little pet agility course, and it's pretty well done, actually. Right? It's got, like, the little ziggy zags. Jump areas, the pipes. A little bit of everything. Balance board. Squirrel, squirt! We have about 2.5 minutes left on the giveaway. So remember, if you want to participate in that giveaway, hit the follow button and type exclamation giveaway for a chance to win a copy of Dungeon Alchemist. Free of charge. I like how the outhouse is like almost 1/8 of the size of the stadium. Oh my gosh, what do we got over here? Little pretzel stand. That's interesting, Twisted. That's a very good, interesting concept. Oh my goodness. Thought those 2 cups of coffee would pull me through, but I'm just not feeling awake today. I don't know. I might get up and stretch for a bit. Yeah, for real. Might help. You know, I actually submitted a jousting stadium some time ago on the workshop here. Where be me map? Here. Simple jousting arena with grandstands. Hey, Wiz, so you're looking at Dungeon Alchemist. It's an AI-powered map-making utility, but you can also intricately build maps by hand. Sorry, I kind of got tongue-twisted there for a second. Crazy Eights Commando! Congratulations. And you claimed that so quick? Dang, that was the quickest claim in the West. Congratulations, good sir. So, as I like to say every giveaway, we can't all win, but we can all be winners. So let's congratulate Crazy Eight's Commando on his win, and make sure we give him a pat on the back. And remember, every 50 viewers we do a giveaway, so if we hit 100, we will do another giveaway. So, you know, do your part to get us over that next hump by sharing the stream on your socials, Discords, host the stream, whatever. It all helps get us there. Appreciate you very much. I am going to pull up the stuff to generate the key really quickly. One moment. As you all know, I love to make sure our giveaways are legitimate and done immediately so the winner can get their code and say that they got it right away to prove that our giveaways are legitimate. 1 second here. Crazy Eights, my friend. I just sent you a code in your DMs. No, this is jousting extreme. Because jousting wasn't dangerous enough. I mean, they're literally trying to take each other's heads off in some cases, so a little bit of fire isn't not a problem for them. I'm just giving crap, honestly. Honestly, if we need to, we can just turn them off. Woof. Dunzo. Man, I made this map so long ago. So long ago. Sometimes I want to go back and redo all of my old maps, but it's like, you can't redo every map, Mac. Okay, let's pull up, yeah, exactly. Let's go to most recent. See, if that's the case, I'd never be done with any map. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's take a look at this one here. Lair of the Vampire Lord. First off, let's load it up. High stakes Lancing. Because it wasn't high stakes enough before. I like the singular cannon over here, really telling people what's up. If they happen to be this direction over here, nope. Holy cow. This is well done. Very well done. Okay, let's pop a token here by the drawbridge. See what's going on. Ah! No! I'm not sure why there's a bath, like, right here, but sure, why not? Okay. Let's see here. I totally failed my dex save. That was actually not a real drawbridge. It was an illusion. I failed my perception checks. We're bathing. Whoa. Whoa. That's some intricate step carving right there. You gotta appreciate the craftsmanship right here, because this would have taken forever by hand. Darn it. Used to be the platforming champion. Sure, there's videos out there somewhere of me doing super jumps in Halo. Wow, I found my way around to the church again. This map, if nothing else, is interesting. I am so lost right now. Okay. Oh, there's a door. I guess that's probably a secret door for the campaign, which makes sense. Am I a vampire because you can't see my shadow? That's a real question. Also, like, why is it like a tunnel shadow? That's trippy right there, for sure. Did you, Crazy Eights, did you get that key, my friend? I can't remember if you confirmed in chat. Whoa. Okay, awesome. Just wanted to make sure. I must have missed it. Yeah. These rooms look like cruise ship rooms. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, it is great. I like to go through my maps in first person because it allows you to feel like fill it out and see how it would play or move, like how your players might interact with it. There's several rivers I saw, so we should be able to make do. It's been at least 3 or 4 streams since I've looked at this map, so let's take a look at it. Get back over here. Heard a weird noise. I think it was my cat stretching his claws. So you have to find what I've added? No. I will say I've reset the crystals like 7 times, and then like the map updates and it changes it. We've already discussed that my hammer's over here. Where's Macdo? I will say my computer is running this map much better than it used to when I was streaming. Man, so much time went into this map. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Maybe less. Yeah, definitely. When I have more treasure, for sure. All right. Sorry about that. I stretched for a minute, used the restroom, and walked around for a minute. I feel a little bit more awake. All right. Does everyone hear me? Oh, thank you, Seisu. Awesome. Cool. Let's pull up another, we have a tailor shop. Let's take a look. Someone posted a map in the last few minutes, so. Okay. Let's take a look at all their wares. Ah, yes. I love these pillows. Dressing room. Interesting. Various headwear. Bolts of cloth. It's a cute little shop. Jeez, they went and stacked these pillows in very intricately. Holy cow. This is like the workroom. Right? It's very, like, comfy. It is incredibly lovely so far. And, oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Lovely little kitchen. And their little garden. Their little bird cage. Wow. This is a great design. Let's take a look at the top down. So you got the entry point here. Whoops. Still getting used to that new mouse. Sorry, everyone. And then as soon as you get in here, you've got the, you know, kind of sales floor area and a dressing room over here in the corner. Sales counter. Little workspace. And then back here is where they live. Their kind of living room, bedroom / kitchen area. Very, very, very quaint. Front for organized crime. I mean, it could be. It's very well organized. I like it. It just reminds me of a lovely shop. You know, it's just well designed. Best tailor in town. Tailor. Tailor the tailor. So I'm in a campaign right now, and there's a shopkeeper named Gil who is absolutely terrifying. Right? The rounded shelves here. Very good fitted together. Even like, it looks really clean. I also like how the shelves are like room dividers. Nerds. Ow. All right. Load up a new one. And I cannot stem this sleepiness. Mostly just because, like, I spent all day doing honeydews around the house yesterday, so I'm just beat. One of my showers was leaking, and I changed the cartridge in it, and I did some carpet cleaning, some spot cleaning, and some spots from the puppy who, you know, his potty training. Oh, I just call it honeydews because it's just like I'm doing all sorts of stuff around the house. I'm not blaming it on her. Man, I did a lot yesterday, though. I like the death ray just aiming out into space here. Oh, I ruined it. I gotta wait till it's back. I'm gonna do this map justice. Pause. Is it a damn challenge map? Oh no, I didn't realize it was. I'll get out of this right now. My bad, yo. I shouldn't be browsing damn challenge maps. My bad. I did not realize. Like I said, I'm a little out of it today, so forgive me. I try not to browse damn challenge entries in the lead up to the damn challenge to not show bias, so I apologize for that. Whoa. This is actually really cool. Holy cow. Okay. Let me take this in. We got some targets and some crazy docks. The current challenge is marqueed at the top, but it's Evil Lair, my friend. It looks like a shipyard here. Dang. I like the cranes up on the support beams here. By the way, if you're ever wondering what the current challenge is, so it's in the marquee at the top of the stream, but it's also pinned in the Damn Challenge channel in our Discord, so you can go check it out anytime. I love the raised houses here. So, this is cool, because it might be like a floodplain where the waters rise into here, which it seems like that's the case. That's really neat. So I don't know if you know this, Dag, but these houses actually do this by themselves. Well, actually, no. What's going on here? I thought they do. There, if you turn collisions off, they do that. There it is. Some objects do this now. They'll have like these pylons. Not all objects, just some. It's like some bridges do this. It was in the patch notes. They'll have pylons that raise up to a certain degree. Or if collisions are off, then they'll raise the ground around them to make like a connecting point. Does that make sense? Wonder if any of these are decorated inside. Ah, womp womp. Oh well. I'm not gonna keep checking because I'll probably get disappointed. Is it toxic of me to take shadowy or silvery barbs as a wizard? Yeah, a lot of people don't realize it is either. Some objects have removable roofing now, like the outhouse and shed and tree houses, some tents, etc. Igloo. Not this tent, but the fancy tents. Like these ones here. Yeah, a bunch of new objects have the ability to remove their roofing. And think of this as like a foundational step towards roofing in general. But like this one here, this shed. Boom. This house here. Tree house. There's some tree houses that have it as well. Let's get intricate. Intricate. Come on, let's get intricate. Oh my gosh, right? They're so beautiful. Those tents are so amazing. I'm really old, so, I mean, what do you expect of me? I'm nearly 40. Well, I wasn't trying to sing, so I was more trying to be annoying at best. And I think I succeeded at that. This is a very beautiful map, though. They did a great job. Oh my gosh, I never noticed that little window on the treehouse right there. No wonder you don't like dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, my son. he's you know 17 pretty much. You know, just like a month or two. He's shame about the meteor. That's exactly how the show ended too. Wait a second. When we talked about dinosaurs, you said you hated it. I'm so confused, Dag. You're talking about real dinosaurs. Gotcha. See, I'm talking about Dinosaurs the Show, which was awesome. But also, real dinosaurs. Also cool. Pretty cool. I mean, I like dinosaurs, but not as much as I did when I was like 3. But I mean, they're pretty cool either way. This is pretty good. I like it a lot. Very well done. I really like the shipyard particularly. He drinks vanilla chai. I love that my mods are ripping on each other. I mean, you were there when the real dinosaurs were around, Dag. Right? You had one as a pet? The SARS, I invented them. Khuzul? Let me search this up. Boom. Whoa. First floor only? Which one do you want me to show? The whole... which one's better? This is lovely, my friend. We need to talk about this later. Oh my gosh, this is big. 100 by 100? Oh my gosh. Stream gods, please let my computer not crash as we progress into this next scene. Clowner, I don't have a for sure date on that, unfortunately. We pretty much only know the next update at a time, and I only know what the name of the next update is, which is the Treasury. So it's the treasure-themed update. Think gold, think extravagance, think opulence, think beauty. I mean, there is plenty in our community who have gotten around the lack of our High Seas update not being available at this time by getting very creative with the boats and whatnot, but I understand that you would prefer an AI solution, typically based on our past conversations. So I understand where you're at. It is very possible to make nautical themed, harbors, islands, seas, etc. Amazing airships, amazing sea ships, but they will require a lot of hands-on, Z-axis manipulation, disabling collisions, etc. We can look at some amazing ships before we round out the stream today. Oh, really? I could have sworn, based on our previous conversations, that you just kind of wanted some... Oh, well, you know what it was? I think you were talking to Discord about the light. That's what it was. Sorry, I was getting it mixed up with something else. I talked to so many people, and I apologize about that. You want the light in the houses to not be deferred by the outside light. And honestly, I pushed for that really hard because when the cave update was coming out, the outside light was in it. And I was like, we need to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that, right? And Carl, our lead developer, he's like, I don't know if we'll be able to. And then he managed to get it done. And he's like, think of this as like a step towards getting rid of it in the houses, too. You're one of the vocal voices about that. I am very aware of it. And I hear you. And I see your posts about it. And I'm sure they do, too, as well. It's not that they're ignoring it. It's more just kind of tackling it one step at a time. You know what I mean? Okay, let's zoom out from this amazing centerpiece, because dang, I'm already loving this map. Holy cow. Whoa. It is a monster. Oh, you know what? It's already killing my FPS. Let's go in here. Set to low. That ought to steal us a few frames. And this is the entry point here. Holy cow. Whoa. Definitely got that Dwarven feel. Sean. Tandaleon, I will mention it. I will mention it for sure. They've seen your posts as well, I'm sure, in the past. But, you know, holy cow, this thing is a monster. Just trying to squeeze every last frame out of this map I can. Holy cow. Big mining operation attached to a beautiful Dwarven city. Lovely. Got the king's throne room. Big, huge treasury. This looks like, I can only assume, is like a great hall. Love the stairs. Dang. I like the centerpiece anvil there. Your map is killing my computer right now. You can see the frame rate dropping on this, right? It is just choppy as all on my side. Feeling better? Honestly, man, I am pretty wiped out. I think I might have a flu or something. I've just been going all week, doing a lot of stuff, and kind of taking a lot out of me. Might have to cut today's stream short a little bit, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I love these pillars, by the way. Just how they stand out and are extra tall. Have some tea. You know, I do have some tea. I might take some sleepy time tea and take a nap. This is a beautiful map, by the way. But Swedish cook, it's very, very good. Like, honestly, you captured the Dwarven aesthetic perfectly. I actually want to chat with you about this map later. Because I feel like this map would fit my campaign very well. If you're interested and open to me using it, we'll chat. Anyway, it's a very neat aesthetic. I like it a lot. Oh, Swedish cook is very talented. Honestly, we have so many talented cartographers. There's all of you in this chat. Like, I can sit here and just name off names one after another after another. There are so many talented cartographers in this stream chat right now. It's very hard for me to pick Dam Challenge winners nowadays. Like, we had 20 entries on the last Dam Challenge, and I wanted to pick 2 winners, but I couldn't. So I basically was forced to pick one, and there was at least 8 that I just loved, and it's just really hard to pick sometimes. So I have very, very much been trying to not show bias or anything like that, and try to, pick a winner who is based on merit and, clever build and, something interesting and eye-catching. I hope you guys and gals feel like I judge the Dam Challenge fairly. But there has just been some crazy entries lately that have just knocked my socks off, and it makes it very hard to be, to just pick one winner. It's crazy. Here, let's look at some examples here. Look at this map, though. Okay, first off, Heronimo, are you here right now trying to bribe me? Shame, shame, my friend. No, I'm just kidding. It made me laugh, to be honest with you. What is going on here? There we go. It was wonderful. It caught my attention. It made me laugh. I thought it was lovely. And I did see the alembic. Look at this from the top down. It is the Dungeon Alchemist logo, the alembic logo. I showed it to the devs, by the way. And I also featured your map as the Dam of the Day yesterday. Do you see this shape here? This is the alembic, like the Dungeon Alchemist icon. Yep, the small icon. He also called the tavern the Mad Alchemist Cauldron, aka M.A.C, and threw a M.A.C logo all over in there, and then put my hammer in here. This guy was going for brownie points this week. It's a beautiful map, my friend. You honestly are so clever, and your work is so stunning. I just love how some of you really push the envelope of what Dungeon Alchemist can accomplish with your builds. Stuff like this is a great example of that. Part of me wishes we would train the AI using the maps from our workshop, because stuff like this is only bound to make the AI better. But at the same time, the ethical high ground we've taken is to train it internally, make all our own assets internally, as to not, steal from the creative benefit of our creators. And I definitely agree with that. Hey, see you later, Dag. You have a good one, man. Thank you for being here. I'm sure we could, but ultimately I think the approach our devs have taken has gone very well. And if it comes down to it, I'm sure they will ask or want to reach out to certain people if it comes down to it. That's more my personal preference, you know what I mean? Man, you did a great job decorating this. It's stunning, my friend. I tried to run down into the basement last week on the damn stream, and I got stuck like 3 times. Yeah, probably. That's a good suggestion. I might bring it up with them if it's even a possibility. I'm just saying that, like, a personal preference. I don't even know if it's an option to train our AI off of community maps. But who knows? If it is, maybe they'd be interested in it. And, with the right, approval, if people are okay with it, certain people submit their maps, maybe. Only works with a tiny token. Let me grab the kobold. He's just a little guy. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. We'll put him down and we'll shrink him a little bit. Let's put him down in there. Whoa. There is a lot more down here than I thought. Billows? Holy cow. Wood? I just thought it was like this little area over here. Just like with the potions and stuff. No, you went all out, my friend. a pain, but at the same time, a labor of love. Heronimo's works are just so beautiful. And honestly, some people build maps, you know, for their campaigns. Some people build them therapeutically. Like, I got into Dungeon Alchemist originally just to build maps for fun. I wasn't even making them for a campaign. It was just very therapeutic for me to build maps. I thought of it as like Sims meets Baldur's Gate a little bit, you know? Actually, that's like one of the first things I said to Vim when I met him online, was telling him that. And I do feel that still to this day. Dungeon Alchemist is on it. It's great for campaign stuff, map making, but it's also a very, very fun, you know, chill, therapeutic, you know, just relaxing game. You know, it is that through and through. Even if you have no intention for these maps, they look beautiful and stunning. Oh, for sure. Like, I think it's a great way to unwind after a long day, you know? Just sit down and you have a lot of control over this, you know what I mean? And it allows you to make something very it's like art. It really is art. I mean, art is subjective, right? Some people think paintings of just like white on a canvas is art. So, you know, some people think video games are art. Some people think, you know, the content created therein. It is very, very, it's a beautiful map, Heronimo, and I think you did a great job. And all of you, seriously, so many amazing maps come out of this community. And I'm just constantly, my jaw, I'm like having to lift it up off the floor, because there's so many new techniques and styles and little tips and tricks coming out that, like, it's amazing. I love it. Anyway, I'm always opening your maps and everyone's maps when I'm like, how do they do that? And I got to play around with it for a minute. I'm like, oh, that's how they did that. Hey, Yakos, don't sell yourself short, my friend. You do amazing work as well. I mean, one of your maps is one of the top maps on the workshop right now. Look at this. Hey, see you later, Shortle. Oh, it's a beautiful map. Right here, this is my favorite piece. The forge, the foundry. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream about 10 minutes early. Not feeling like my best self today. And I think, you know, if I took off a little early, got some rest, I'll be better on Monday. Clowner, you know what? That's understandable. You know, make a map, whatever works for you, room by room or a huge build. I don't always showcase huge builds. I've showcased tiny little builds too. Let me know if you ever, you know, if you're posting or sharing your maps somewhere, if they're on the workshop or whatever. Let me know. I'd love to take a look at them. Don't die. I'm fine. Honestly, I just need some rest. I think I'm just like, just kind of been overdoing it lately. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you back for Mapmaker Monday. As you know, as some of you may know, we do a stream every Saturday, but we also do a stream every Monday now. Which on that stream, instead of showcasing community maps from the workshop, I build a map and show you tips and tricks on how to build. I've been building a lighthouse tavern the last couple weeks. I'm going to wrap this up the next stream, and then we're going to jump into a new theme. So I got to be thinking of what I might jump into next. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for being here this week. I will see you Monday if you are here. That'll be at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Let's see here. 5 p.m. UTC and 6 p.m. CET. Yeah, you mentioned that before. I'll have to take a look at your lighthouse map later, my friend. For sure. Hey, have a good one, everyone. Mac out.